Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is the 4th Summer Love Bonus reading for the summer of 2025, and it covers August 5th to the 20th. First, we'll look at the days that are favorable and not favorable to love. Then we'll get some messages from the tarot, and lastly, we'll just get an oracle card for those that are in a long-term relationship and for those that are single. This is a collective reading, so if something does not resonate, just check your other placements. Quick links are listed down below in the description box, as are the timestamps. Okay, so let's start with our cosmic lovers, Venus and Mars. Venus is the goddess of love, and she symbolizes and governs love, beauty, and harmony, while Mars symbolizes passion, and he drives the desire and the physical energy. Together, they're called the cosmic lovers, and they're very important in determining our romantic desires, our actions, and the forces that are at work in our intimate relationships. So we're going to be consulting them. Okay, let's start. On the 5th of August, first day of our reading, we have, unfortunately, a red X because the moon is going to be in Sagittarius and it's going to square with Mars in Virgo. Okay, our god of war, he is going to be very argumentative that day. So in relationships, it's best to avoid confrontation or anything that is negative because there's going to be a lot of disagreements. Okay, there's going to be a lot of moodiness and emotions are not where they should be. Let's just put it that way. Okay, love is not in the air that day. Instead, on the 8th of August, in the 8th of August, Mars will be in Libra and it's going to trine with Uranus in Gemini. So the idea is that everyone's going to be very spontaneous and they're going to think progressively. It's a day that you're going to feel like just getting up and going out, running, doing something to get you in shape. You're going to be in a good mood. Okay, thanks to Mars that day. So it's a great time to go out and meet people, meet new friends, and have a lot of fun. Relationships, therefore, are guaranteed to be exciting, open. They could also be on a friendly note as well, but everyone has really good energy that day. So it's definitely a green light. Then on the 11th, finally, another green heart. Isn't this great? Things get even better here because this is a fantastic day for marriages. The moon's going to be in Pisces and it's going to trine with Venus in Cancer. So love is very grounded. It gives you a feeling of stability, of reliability. People are going to be in a very happy mood on the 11th. Okay, so basically no one wants to talk, no one wants to argue or about things that, like, it's just like, don't ruin my day. Okay, that's the kind of energy that we have on the 11th, thanks to the trine. Okay, then on the 12th, we have a yellow light, caution, because this is one of those days where we have Venus in a good mood and Mars is not. So let's take a look in detail because that way we can understand it. Venus is going to be in Cancer and it's going to go in conjunction with Jupiter in Cancer, which brings happiness in love, in marriage, in partnerships, in relationships. It's great. It's fantastic. Okay, but at the same time, Mars, we're going to have the moon in Aries. That is going to be in opposition to Mars in Libra. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that the god of war is going to be a little bit aggressive and hasty, and arguing in a relationship is going to be really simple to do. Okay, so how do I fix this? Because when we have these situations where she's in a good mood and he's not, how do I go about this? Well, if you are the male energy and you want to approach the relationship, if you actually are able to keep this at bay, the arguments and the aggressiveness, approach the female energy. And we're talking about energies, not gender, of course. Approach the female energy, no problem. You will be received well. If instead you are the female energy in the relationship, okay, careful about approaching the male energy because you don't know how they're going to be. Most likely they're going to be argumentative. So if they don't come around looking for you, do not go looking for them. That is the safest thing to do on the 12th. Okay? On the 13th instead, red X. Why? What's going on the 13th? The moon's going to be in Aries and it's going to square Venus in Cancer. Not a good time to bond emotionally. These are one of those days where you just say, no thank you. I'll find something else to do. Period. Okay, arguments are going to be very, very easy. The female, because we're talking about Venus, so the female energies here are not approachable. Okay, it's just one of those days. Okay, blame it on Venus. Instead, on the 15th, it's going to make up for it because on the 15th, it's a fantastic day for love. It's the perfect day for love, for relationships, for marriage. Do you want to set a date night? This is it. This is the 15th. Okay, you can do it. Socializing is going to be great. If you want to meet new people and you're single, go for it because it's really going to be good. People are going to be smiling that day. Everyone's going to have this really high level of confidence, of energy, and words are going to come out easily. You're going to say the right thing. It's just one of those perfect love days. So that's it. That's the one that we have to take care of. Okay, on the 19th of August, we have the moon in Cancer that's squaring Mars in Libra. Sorry, the god of war is out at work. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of arguments again, disagreements in relationships very easily can happen. Arguments also over money, or maybe something was not said before, someone didn't say it. There's a lot of moodiness, okay? A lot of moodiness. So it's sort of like walking on a landmine almost. I'm picking up this image of walking in this desert and you don't know where the landmine is. It's like, just stay home that day. Like, don't go do it. Don't go out for the walk. Okay, the 20th, however, we end off with a really nice day. It's a really nice green day for love. The moon is in Cancer, and it's going to be conjunct with Venus in Cancer. A lot of tenderness, a lot of sweetness, therefore. There's a lot of harmony between in the couple, especially coming from, obviously, the female energy. So it's going to be a really, really nice day. Very sweet day. Let's put it this way. Okay, having said that you have the calendar in mind if you need to plan something, let's take a look now at what messages Spirit has for our Aquariuses between the 5th and the 20th of August. There they come. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. Oh, and the King of Swords. Wow. Okay, the intellect of money. Okay, we have two kings here that are not in a good mood. What is going on? Are these the red days? Okay, so we have basically one king. We're picking up here the energy of materialistic, someone who is sort of like a gambler, thinks about money, etc. This is an energy that you don't like, okay? There's another energy here that you also do not like in the picture, and they are the King of Swords. That is a person who is very controlling, could also be dishonest or irrational. I think Spirit is trying to put you on guard, Aquarius, okay? So if these two should approach, it's a no for them. Okay, these are not the ones that you're supposed to be dealing with, but beware, they could come out. Okay, they could approach you on vacation or wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Okay, let's see. Okay, instead, look at this. Aquarius, you're getting a little map on the yeses and nos, favorables and non-favorables of suitors. Okay, we have a Page of Cups. Okay, so basically these energies are really strong, but they're negative. Okay, the first 2 weeks, from the 5th to the 20th of August, we have someone else coming up. We have a younger energy coming into the picture, who tends to be maybe a little bit more naive, maybe a dreamer, they could be a little bit more younger than you, but they're pretty good. They're really good for you. What I'm picking up here is that they're much more sincere. They're much more open. And they just say it the way it is. They don't need to dominate people or say I have this experience and that experience. They're just happy people. Okay? And they're going to make you happy as well, if you want to, of course. Okay? This is just the energy that is coming out, the messages that are coming out. Obviously, you're the one that's going to be deciding. Oh, wow. Okay, I had to peek. I'm sorry, I had to peek. Okay, and so this is the nice energy that is coming in for you. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. You're going to be spending a lot wherever you are. It could be in an outing. It could be on vacation. You might be spending just a little bit too much. And I'm not picking up anything negative. I think Spirit is just saying, because Venus is connected to money, that's why it's coming out this way. It's like saying you might just spend a little bit more, okay? Because this person is happy-go-lucky. It's like, okay, let's do this and let's do that, okay? You're going to have fun. You're going to spend a little bit more, but don't worry about that, okay? You're going to like it. You're going to like spending that extra amount. Whereas maybe this year, the King of Pentacles would have said, no, not this and not that. We have to be rational, etc. They wouldn't have made you happy, okay? And it just would have dampened everything. And look what happens. I knew I should have brought this down. I was hearing it. Okay, look at that Sun. With this other energy, this younger energy that's more spontaneous, etc., you've got the Sun card. The Sun card is like happiness. This is where you should be, your vitality, your joy. Okay, this person, contrary to the other two energies that came out, that Spirit was warning you against and said no to these. Okay, this energy may seem on the outside like, oh my gosh, you're spending too much, whatever. But they're happy and they make you happy. We're here to live and be happy, right? You have to enjoy life. At a certain point, Aquarius, you have to enjoy life. Okay? And this person is going to bring that happiness into your life. Okay? So you'll recognize that. Oh, look at that. The Three of Cups. You guys are celebrating. You're having fun. This is beautiful. Okay? There's going to be a social event you're probably going to attend or something. It's going to be out in the open. And what I'm picking up is like, it's like a summer festival or something. Okay, I'm picking that up specifically. You're going to have a lot of fun with this person. They're perfect for you. I just heard perfect. Okay, you can just forget about the other two. Don't worry about them. You just leave them where they are. Oh, and I'm also picking up, regardless of the age, it doesn't matter. This is the spirit. This is the soul of the person. Okay. So if you see them speaking or acting a little bit childish or naive, don't even bother to try to pass judgment on that at all. We shouldn't, because it's the way they are. They're spontaneous and they're honest. Okay, so yeah, okay, this is really nice. Let's see what else is coming in, because this was a very important one. Okay, you've got a couple of suitors coming in that you just simply say no to. Oh, and I heard without mercy. Okay, let's see. The Death and the Rebirth card. Yeah. Okay, looks like you're coming to the end of a cycle and something new is beginning. And I'm feeling it with this person that you're meeting, and you're going to have a great time with them. You're meeting them. In any case, it could be with them that you're ending something from the past and you're beginning something new. And we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse because there's something, there could be a slight disappointment. No, yeah, there we go. In fact, I was going to say, how can it be? I have the Death card here. There could be something that you could see as a slight disappointment, okay? But you have the Happy Squirrel card. This is like the happiest. This is an extra bonus card that comes out. It has rarely come out. This is, I think, the second time. It came out for Libra a couple of readings ago. 1 or 2 readings ago. If I'm not mistaken, the last one. Yeah, Libra got it in the last one, the first time. Aquarius, whatever here you may be thinking, if you have a doubt saying, oh my gosh, what did I do, etc. No, don't doubt it, okay? It's a transformation card. You're changing. So you're going to have that little doubt saying, okay, well, maybe I should have stayed with a more mature person or whatever. I'm having too much fun. This isn't serious, whatever. No. Okay? You're going to be happy with this person. I don't know for how long or whatever, but you're going to be happy with them. Okay? And if you need some happiness in your life, Spirit's going to send it to you. If you don't want it, that's another thing. But I think that when life sends you a little bit of happiness, why not take it? Okay? And that's coming in for you, Aquarius. Congratulations on the Happy Squirrel. Okay, nice reading. Let's now take a look at Aquariuses that are in a long-term relationship. Maybe a little piece of advice to be a little bit more happier in love. Okay, because there's always a little bump in the road. There we are. Okay, and we have redistribute. And of course, they had to go write the letters here, light on light. Let's see, redistribute chores and responsibilities based on actual circumstances. Okay, so basically, yeah, everyone does what they can, what is more appropriate for them, and not just you do it on those days, I do it on these days. And if it's not appropriate, it's, I can understand this because this is actually quite logical. If it's not on a good day for you, then why do it when it could be on a good day for the other partner, right? So it doesn't really matter who does what, as long as whatever you're doing, whatever chore or responsibility you're doing, you can do it that day and it doesn't bother you. So if each of you does something that does not bother you, it doesn't really matter if it's exactly 2 for 2 or 1 for 1, or you have the exact same number of chores, etc. What counts is that at the end of the day, everything is done and you didn't do something that you were forced to do that you didn't like. You get the gist? I'm wondering if I said that correctly. But that's the idea, right? It doesn't really matter counting doesn't matter how many chores everyone did. As long as it's maybe the one that you don't mind doing. There we go. So if everybody just does whatever they don't mind doing, it's not negative. You don't feel it. You don't feel the burden of it. And it's actually a quite wise piece of advice. For singles, what's this breakup for singles? Love has gone away and you're in love. No, or you were in love and in a crisis. Possible ending of a relationship. Okay. So the ending of a relationship, I'm seeing it here. Okay, in this reading, because they come up with the readings. In this readings, in this one, this could have been the end of something for someone. And these two characteristics of these two negative entities could have been that one person. If so, and you're single, and you're wondering what now, because those two, when I talked about it, you said, oh, wait a second, I recognize this person, okay? But they're gone. Okay, well, single Aquarius, you're now single. Look what's coming in for you. Look at that. Look at that happy squirrel. Okay, congratulations that you got this. This comes out rarely. Okay, it's an extra bonus card. So, if it does go away and it does end, it's because, like I said, the universe is sending in someone for you. You may not even think that they are your type, like they're completely different, but you're going through a transformation phase. Okay, and we all change. So, maybe you'd like to give them a chance? Why not? Look at where it's going to go. No matter the doubt that you could have, doesn't matter. Look at where you can go. You can really fly high. You're flying high at happiness, Aquarius. Congratulations. Okay, everyone. Thank you for being with me. At this point, I'll give you an appointment for the next one. Our normal Taroscopes are coming back on the 16th of August. And then the next Summer Love bonus reading will be on the 21st of August. And I hope to see you on both of them. In the meantime, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and especially for subscribing, because I really, really appreciate it. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.